So, first topic. Oh, it's
Oh
me.
boy.
Okay, so first
Yay.
topic. I think it was Hansel, right? Hansel
Yeah.
versus Alice.
Yeah, Hansel. I personally, I don't know why. I just call it Hansel, but I guess if Hansel's or Hansel, doesn't really matter. Same person. Mr. Foxboy, as I call him now. Well, technically, well, that's what he is now.
Yeah, he is, like, he got a redesign.
Yeah, I do like the redesign, but it's like, I still prefer the older design just because it's like, it's just a little more cute. Oh, jeez. Okay, no, goodbye. But, yeah, so for anyone who's wondering, we had, open door. So anyone who's wondering, we did a poll on a Discord server to kind of see what people would want, and we did a few options, and the one everyone wanted us to talk about first was Hansel and Hansel versus Alice, because that is technically canon. I know Edgy doesn't consider that canon anymore, but like, you know, that was one. Yeah, that was one that did happen. So it's like, so we'll talk about that. If you ask me, I'm Team Hansel, because it's like, I just think Bro has a lot more experience. Oh no, I just think Bro has a lot more experience because it's like, you know, because he's been like a god. He's like this god of the forest type guy. So it's like, yeah, and like he does have a lot of he does have a lot of these powers and whatnot, where it's like, oh, I'm in a corner, this ain't good. But yeah, no, he has a lot of like these special abilities where he's like, he can like, I think the one that I remember the most was him like releasing a lot of these vines and stuff. So I would assume, gee, that was right near my head. But yeah, I don't know. I'm Team Hansel. So, but what are you though?
I would have to go Team Hansel. As much as I like Alice as a character, we gotta realize that Hansel was like 30 years old. He's like 15 feet tall.
Yeah, bro. I will never get over how tall that dude is. Bro is just like absolutely jacked with how tall he is. Ah, fucker. But no, he was damn. But yeah, it's like, that's kind of a thing with Edgy's characters though. Like, she has made those like dudes really tall.
Yeah, and Mr. Barrel was like 17 feet. Like, I was so surprised.
I will never get over that. Yeah, I will never get over that. Barrel was like 17 feet tall. Like, I think Hotchkiss.
Huge.
Was it? I forget. How tall was Hotchkiss? I don't remember.
Hotchkiss was like 10 feet and like 9 inches.
What? He's taller than Circle? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Circle's like 9'7".
Yeah, she tall. So, but like, I'm trapped. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like, again, I see why people think Alice, because it's like, oh well, Alice was like, oh,
the original demon of the school.
Yeah, it's like, oh, she's the original demon of the school, and she would. Oh, hi, buddy. But yeah, it's like, she was the original demon of the school. She was like, what was it? It's like, oh, but like she toppled Hansel, like he fell over and shit, and it's like, yeah, he did, but it's like,
he wasn't really like trying, he just kind of let it happen.
Yeah, honestly, he just kind of let it happen. He wasn't really like,
I think he could, like, mostly because of like it's just a lot more mass. He just has the like size and weight advantage as well.
Yeah. Because he's
although like in the world of like Edgyverse and like Katieverse characters, that probably does not matter.
Yeah, but also, like, again, like I say, I think it's like, sorry if you hear noise in the background. I live next to a main road. Can you like not, please? Thank you. But yeah, no, I would have to say, damn, I would have to say again, I am Team Hansel, just because it's like, again, bro probably has more experience. He's older. And
also, I think I saw this from an old Edgy artwork of it's like some info on Barrel. It was like his machine gun bullets could like go through concrete.
Well,
and like Hansel was blocking or like parrying that crap or whatever with his claws.
Yeah.
So like he's durable, and like that's not like a normal machine gun. That's like some Star Wars like lasers.
Yeah, I would not be well as a to put on a nerd voice as a firearm expert myself, but no. So bullets can pierce concrete. It all just kind of depends on the size and the type of bullet. So like your standard pistol round that's used in like a Glock or a Beretta, like that's not gonna go through concrete unless it's like maybe even armor piercing. But like stuff like a full size rifle round, which kind of like judging by Barrel's arm gun, that looked like
you gotta realize as well, like it's also a lot bigger because once again he's like 17 feet tall.
Yeah, so I'm thinking if I
it's Hansel.
Oh, hi. But yeah, I thought it was like just because it was like I'm thinking maybe like 5.5. Well, not 5.5. I was thinking more like 308.
I think like Alice, like not her like true form. You don't even know how tall she is. She might just be like normal height.
Yeah, I think I know Katie did do some.
Like her true form was like what, maybe like 2 feet taller.
Yeah, I think like what was it? Her true. There was artwork of Alice being like bigger than.
I think I don't remember. I don't have like all of Katie's stuff downloaded. I had that in like a separate file.
Yeah, it was like an old artwork. It was like a cute little art piece though. It was like it was like Riley like begging Oliver like please and then it's like true form Alice was looking down and she was quite tall, but again it was more meant to be like cutesy artwork. So yeah,
I remember there's like artwork. If I can find it, actually, I think I might actually have the, just to like be certain that I'm not spitting cap here.
No. But
I could have swore, yeah. So yeah, no, yeah. This is called this is info for Barrel's other guns. So his machine gun, the most basic one apparently. There's infinite bullets. No one knows how it works. The bullets have this is how she words it. The bullet has the power to penetrate even thick steel or concrete in one shot.
So if we're going by that logic, if it has penetrate concrete and steel, and he is 17 feet tall, I am going.
I think Hansel was like just take. I don't know if he was. I don't remember. I haven't seen advanced classes in a long time.
Yeah, nor have I. But like
sure he was either blocking that or taking it. I don't know. But
yeah,
I'm Team Hansel.
Yeah, I would agree. But like, if I could nerd out for just a quick second, I would say Hansel was blocking 50 BMG Ralphus rounds, which are like high penetration stuff. Like yeah, and they even explode if I remember correctly too. I'd have to go fact check that, but Ralphus rounds are nothing to scoff at. They're like
We're gonna see if a student can stop a 50 cal.
Oh god, I love that video. I'm gonna reference that. But yeah.
You're edit it over my voice.
Yeah, absolutely, I will. But yeah, no. So definitely, I think so. We're in agreement, Team Hansel, right?
Yeah, I think Hansel. I think he would definitely have to put in a bit of effort, just because like he definitely has a lot more feats and stuff, I would say, than Alice herself.
Yeah. But, oh god. But yeah.
Yeah, I think Hansel just wins.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so next one.
Hansel wins. Would turn gay.
Oh,
next question.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. So all right. So the next one that we decided was Streettown Fable by Burwee Pimmy, or the original Fable from the original FPE.
Now, I don't want to sound biased because I'm technically like continuing the AU and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because like I'm going to animate the chapters I'm working on, which I'm going to have a link later on.
Heck yeah, dude.
But like they're basically similar. Like if we're going off paper or however you pronounce, I don't know how to pronounce her own name.
Aren't you friends with her too? Like how do you not? Nah, I get it though. I think it's Burwee Pimmy. I mean, if she ever watches this.
We just have a lot more. She just does a lot more in the AU, and plus we have info,
yeah,
like on her abilities, because like she made a short
Yeah.
on how on all the teachers' abilities.
Yeah, I think I forget the abilities off the top of my head, but if I remember correctly, I know she had flight. I do know
Yeah,
she had.
that's like so she's not a Wendigo. She's a certain type of skinwalker.
Ooh, actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, so
Yeah,
it's
I
like
actually looked it up, and like these little things with like horns or something. Like she can like one of her like non like combat abilities are like copying voices and stuff.
yeah, that is a skinwalker thing actually. So I would not be
The walkers.
yeah, so I would not be surprised if that is a that. I was like really tempted. I was like honestly shocked that you even found me. I was like,
When I saw you walk there, I was just like slowly scooting.
you. But I personally, me though, it's like, yeah, Streettown Fable has flight. She has like voice slur and whatnot, and like all the other stuff. But it's like, me personally, I'm Team OG Fable, just because it's like yeah, we don't really know the extent of her true like abilities, but like I would have I would have to bet she could definitely I would have to bet she's at least a little strong. Not to mention her not to mention the fact that she can slice a freaking book in half and whatnot.
Well,
So them claws are definitely sharp. Ow. Now get away from me, you dumb. No, please. But, yeah, like, I don't know. Part of me, like, I kind of get it, though, where it's like, yeah, she doesn't really have a lot of abilities, but I don't know, man. I'm still Team Fable. Like, like, if she goes feral, Lord knows what could happen.
I would have to say Streettown purely because of the abilities.
Yeah, I get where you're coming from, though, because it's like, just the
We'll
more.
leave this on a tie.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like, I see where you're coming from, though, but it's like, I don't know. I guess that's my bias talking. Like, OG Fable to me is always just like, yay. But
I've always actually liked Fable's design as well. I don't know why, but I wonder how soft she is. That could be worded very wrongly and out of context.
yeah, I mean,
But like, think about like.
I mean, if you're an average Twitter user, they'll probably be like, "Oh no, he's pro shipping." But it's like, nah. Like, I mean, am I wrong though?
No, you're not. You're not
Yeah,
wrong.
dead
You're not
ass.
wrong.
Yeah, dead ass. It's like, but nah, she do be very fluffy. I wanna like, she's prime hugging material. But nah, like for like a more like proper. Oh jeez, I didn't even know you were there.
Got
But
Abraham Lincoln.
oh my god, jeez. But yeah, it's just like I could see how I could definitely see how Streettown Fable would come out on top, but it's just like again my personal bias because it's like
Well, not like-
I just think OG Fable had like a lot of like potential where she could actually be a big threat. So, but yeah, I will have to concede, and I will say Streettown Fable is most definitely stronger.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, so this one is Streettown.
OG versus AU, I think, right?
Yeah, so the next one is OG Miss Circle versus Danger Circle.
I know. I'm just this. Danger Circle wins. Like,
No, I get it.
I'm just gonna say.
No,
she wins.
I get it. I get it because I think this is why. Because she has a lot more, combat experience now. Because that's the whole theme of the Danger AU is just like. Sorry, my bad. She has like a lot more combat experience.
Yeah.
Thanks to Grace, because at least from what I've seen, Grace is like she turned the whole school into like a military school and whatnot.
I actually do know the lore for this AU actually.
All right,
If you want me to
so
explain.
yeah, go for it because it's been a while
So
since I've refreshed
after
myself.
so after the events of the OG, basis and behavior,
Yes.
Circle, Bloomy, and Thavel were sent to jail. They got arrested.
I forgot about that part.
Yeah, no joke. They were so they are 3 years older in this AU.
Yeah.
And Abby and Claire were revived. So if you don't like.
Yeah, that I did remember. I never understood how that was done though.
Well, Abby actually has like some kind of little staples or stitches on the back of his head if you pay attention in the animation. But anyhow, like after 3 years, a war breaks out of some kind.
Think as much as I would want to say, OG Circle because of my bias, but like realistically though, yeah, I do think
Well, no, but like the circle, like Danger Circle has a flamethrower.
Yeah, and
the size of compass. Okay?
Yeah, and also considering her hair, it's probably very flammable. I would imagine. Yeah, no, it's. I would imagine it's like, yeah. So door stuck. Oh, never mind. There's a guy right here. But yeah, I would imagine it's definitely a W for the Danger Circle. So yeah, that one is kind of
like
easy.
she also went to prison as well. Like
yeah, she definitely got hard in.
Crazy stuff goes on in prison.
Yeah, I will still never get over the fact that she I will still never get over the fact that she like drinks gasoline.
Is that like? I don't know. Is that canon or not? I don't know.
I don't remember. I'd have to go. It was not in the animation, but I remember it being like just a funny thing that Get back here, boy. Get back here. Ah, fucker. But yeah, so like yeah, so definitely I think we are in agreement that Danger Circle would absolutely take the W.
Yeah, just because like she's older,
Yeah, she's a little older. She went through a lot. She definitely had like military training and shit. So it's like she would actually absolutely take the W. So what the fuck?
There.
Come on. I swear, Grandpa, I can play this game. But oh, she's like, oh, that dude's like throwing stuff at me. But yeah, so I think we'll call it. I think we'll both agree that Danger Circle absolutely would take the W. Now the last one that we got is, I don't know. This was just kind of an idea I had, like off the cuff. That what about what was it? It was Vitality Bloomy, the one by Stick the Man, and Fen, from the original Katieverse.
Yeah, and now I personally think, what, Vitality?
Yeah, Vitality Bloomy, yeah. You think
even if she loses, right, she's gonna like get a head off and something. Like just like show like an image of like the Vitality Bloomy art like on the screen right now.
Yeah.
Maybe blades for arms or something, bro.
Yeah, she would be swinging and shit. So it's
and
like
it said like in the video, like in a video, like if they like cut a wound open, they do that to like infect you as well. Like so, like even if like she loses or cuts Fen will get infected. So in a way, she still wins,
Yeah, by a technicality, yeah.
But like also like people who get infected get increased strength and like stamina and all that. Like,
yeah.
Speed and all that.
Yeah, because like
become a crackhead on meth.
Yeah, no, I get that, but like, I think we also gotta keep in mind, like, I don't think Fen would really like matter being infected, if I remember correctly, because it's like, if you think about it, she's
already a feral animal.
Yeah, she's already kind of this like feral woman, so it's like, yeah, she'd already have all of like this like I know you sent me the artwork, so pull up a. I'll put up like an image of what Fen like what her true form quote unquote looks like. It's this lanky, bony, like creepy looking woman. It's so cool.
You can literally see her spine.
Yeah, like you could literally see her spine. So it's like, yeah, absolutely. I think you guys are gonna. Yeah, I was about to say, don't. Enough of that. But yeah, so I would have to say, me personally, I'm gonna say Fen, just because it's like, just because of like the appearance that she had. I mean, to be fair though, she has also been shown to wield weapons, because like in her artwork, and I think one of Katie's older videos that she had unlisted, she had what was it? She had like this axe thing. I know in one of the artworks she like can like turn her arm into a blade or something.
Yeah, she turned into like a little pointy stick.
Yeah. Right, Crocky, that's one of the most dangerous animals on the planet. I'm gonna poke her with a stick. I'll poke her with a stick. But yeah, so
Dangerous animal can kill me, chop me in half in one bite.
I'm gonna poke it. I'm gonna punch it. But yeah, I do see where the point from that I do see the point of what was it, Vitality Bloomy or winning, just because of like, you know, all the infection and shit. But again, man,
I'm pretty sure their skin also becomes harder as well, or some crap.
Yeah,
I could be wrong.
Yeah, but it's like but yeah, I'm gonna have, like I said, I'm gonna have to give it to Fen. I really do, just because it's like,
I think I might give it to Fen too, because infection wouldn't matter too much, and I would just assume like in her true form she's faster and stronger.
Yeah, well, like I would imagine
we've seen Fen stand over a pile, like staying on a pile of dead bodies. Like that was like a mountain of corpses, bro.
Yeah, like Vitality Bloomy, and just it's like, yeah, she dangerous. I mean, she freaking, but like compare, you know, she dangerous, but like we've only seen her murder like 1 or 2 students, and like that's
only
it.
Zip, really.
Yeah, like that's about it. I'm sure
like,
Stick.
anyone can kick in Zip's teeth. Let's be honest here.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, if you think about it, it's not hard to kick in a child's teeth. Yeah, child abuse. But
child abuse, you gotta love it.
Gotta love it. But yeah, no. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have to give it to Fen, just because it's like,
And yeah, and that plus, I think it was stated in, like, I don't know if it, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure in like a Twitter post, Katie confirmed that like Fen was stronger than Alice. So
yeah, so it's basically like we're dealing with literally like a monster beyond our comprehension, and just infected woman with blade for arm, like that's it.
Yeah,
it's like
also like Vitality like Bloomy also is a bit bigger, like a lot bigger. So, but yeah. I would say Fen, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we gotta remember. I think Fen was like confirmed to be like 10 feet tall. Like she's...
Oh yeah, no. Fen is like 10'2".
Yeah, she's bigger than Circle, who's like 9'7", and that's already tall as shit.
She's still tall. That's like taller than like some buildings, bro.
She is tall as a freaking light post. But yeah, so yeah, I think
imagine seeing a living, breathing, monstrous light post run at you.
Yes, my favorite, Siren Head. But well,
accidental reference.
Yeah, speak of Bloomy, I actually just got to play as her. But yeah, no.
It doesn't matter because the recording is done, and that's all we're gonna talk about. Leave what you want to see in our next rant. What kind of matchups you want us to talk about?
Yeah, feel free to go leave us a comment, correct us on any information if we got it wrong, because I'm sure we did. But you know what?
Oh yeah, we definitely got something wrong at least.
Yeah.
We're not perfect.
Yeah, nah, but I'll let you finish it off.
Subscribe.